Celebrity chef Neil Perry in hot water over wage claims, Google moves into their new Melbourne offices, and a new guide to help business owners get access to more affordable capital. I'm David Boyer, and this is your Financial Mentor News. Celebrity chef Neil Perry has been accused of underpaying workers and is the latest high-profile business to receive such a claim. Neil Perry's come out and denied these claims. Workers have said that head office, a venture capital firm, set performance budgets that were simply impossible to manage whilst keeping up to date with wage laws. This is such a hot topic, there's really no excuse for business owners to not be aware about their obligations under employment law and HR law. Here are 3 things you can do inside your business to make sure you keep up to date. The first is, whoever sets budgets in your business has to be out in the front line meeting with the managers responsible for meeting those budgets. It's old world accounting to just sit in an ivory tower and set a budget hoping that the business is going to be able to meet those goals. Your financial mentor should be out in the field with you, talking to your team, understanding what's realistically achievable. And with so many business applications moving to the cloud, HR compliance is one of them. We recommend a tool called Employment Hero. Employment Hero covers compliance, payroll integration, and an HR help desk all in one. It provides a great experience for your employees and helps you make sure that you're doing everything right. Our third tip goes back to culture. Prioritise HR risk in your business because the risk of getting it wrong is huge. Not only can your business be up for fines and penalties, you can suffer an inability to attract new talent because of bad press, and the bad press itself can impact your brand damage, ultimately impacting your business value. For more tips on managing your workforce, head to sequelcfo.com. Global tech giant Google has opened an office in Melbourne. Its head office still remains in Sydney, but the 100-desk site is only going to remain 50% full for the moment. Google obviously planning some significant growth. Rent is an overhead of your business, and if your forecast growth doesn't come in, you can be left with this really expensive cost that's not creating value to your business. Here's 3 ways to help manage the potential rental cost as your business grows. Your first option is co-tenancy, finding 3 or 4 businesses that complement your services or that you get on in really well and take out a lease agreement together. This can be great because it diversifies the risk, creates a really nice work environment for your team, and gives you flexibility to grow at your own pace. It's kind of like creating your own mini co-working environment. And speaking of co-working, that's another great opportunity for you. Co-working exists for teams of 1 to 10 and sometimes 20 or 30 if you're a larger business. Co-working agreements can range from 1 month to 12 months, giving you that flexibility to grow your team as you need. They also give you the ability to change spaces and change environments. That can sometimes be very important for creative businesses who are always looking for new inspiration. Distributor teams are a modern trend that allows workers to work from home, the library, the cafe, or a local co-working space. To support this type of team, first of all, you need the culture that's going to let you do it, but you also need the technology that helps your team communicate. You'll need a workflow management tool. We've used Asana, Carbon, and Trello boards and found success with all of them. You'll also need a great cloud-based communication platform. Facebook Business is an option for growing businesses, as well as Google Hangouts, Zoom, and even Skype. If you do choose a Distributor Teams option, make sure you have regular check-ins with your team and occasional face-to-face catch-ups. Otherwise, you run the risk of people working inefficiently and potentially working on the wrong items. These are 3 great ways to reduce costs in your business. For more tips, head to sequelcfo.com and check out our 10 tips to keep costs down in your growing business. The Small Business and Family Enterprise Ombudsman Kate Carnell has released a really exciting new guide which promotes a new policy for business owners to get access to affordable debt. One of the key reasons your business will struggle to grow is access to capital in an affordable way like the bigger businesses are able to do. This is because banks view your business as being more risky than the bigger ones. One of the side effects of the Royal Commissions into banking could be increased regulation around lending to business owners. It's already quite tight, with most banks charging a hefty interest rate and requiring your family home as security. Fintech lenders are filling some of the space, but it is very expensive debt. One of the report's recommendations is to have your business ready to take on debt. This includes some of the obvious things. Make sure your ATO payments are up to date, have up-to-date records, have a great business plan that's easy to understand, and be sure to have a cash flow budget that supports that business plan. But getting your business ready can also mean having the finance plan that makes you attractive to lenders. I'm an ex-National Australia Bank banker, and I started my own business because I was so frustrated that great businesses weren't presenting their business in a light to bankers that made them lendable. Here are 2 things that bankers look for in your financials that you can start planning for today. The first is debt service coverage ratio. It's really easy to calculate. It's your profit divided by the debts that you need to pay back plus the interest. There's 2 ways to influence it. 1, keep your profit up. Don't put expenses through your business if you know that it's a more important priority to get debt in 12 months' time. This sort of mid-term planning is a sign of a really well-run business. Another metric banks will look for is the debt to equity ratio. It's a classic financial term. To get this ratio in line with what the banks will lend to, know exactly how much debt you want to take on. Going to a bank and saying I'll have as much as you can give me is a good sign that you're not really in control of your business. The ratio is calculated by the total debt in your business divided by the amount of equity. The lower the debt and higher the equity, the better the ratio. So make sure that you know exactly how much debt you want to have in your business, because going and asking for as much as possible will not only kill this ratio, but also tell the bank that you're not truly in control of your business needs. The cash flow budget will guide this. To keep the equity number up, maybe this is the year that you don't take dividends out of your business, where you choose to keep your profit inside your business so that it becomes more attractive for banks to lend to moving forward. Check out our guide on how to get bank finance on SQLCFO.com. Well, that's all for your Financial Mentor news this week. We hope you enjoyed, and make sure you like, share and comment.